Today, the latest episode releases, and by all means, you should be hyped. The Outlaw is fun, the changes are enjoyable, so go enjoy yourselves. However, this is a broader topic about Valorant's Battle Pass and how over time it's made me more and more bitter. Now, off of the bat, a lot of people will find the Battle Pass to be a good value, and me conveying to you that I think it is absolutely trash, one of the worst in gaming, is going to be a difficult sell, but it is also just my opinions, and hear me out. This is what I think about the Valorant Battle Pass. As of the latest Battle Pass, I felt both interest, view-wise, search volume, as well as the overall hype for the Battle Pass has died down substantially act over act. And this is for pretty much obvious reasons. All the skins feel Battle Pass-like. And if I were to randomly show you a Battle Pass skin, you won't even remember where it's from, aside from a few like the Ruin or maybe even some of these. I'm going to put them on screen because I can't think of them. But for the most part, the Battle Pass always feels extraordinarily generic. Now, it does excel at one thing very well, which is the art. When it comes to banners, stickers, and the titles, like the Battle Pass is fun. You know what I mean? When it comes to that, it's good. And I wouldn't change anything when it comes to that. To be honest, I think they always deliver, leave it the exact same. And when it comes to skins, I think there'll be an immediate misconception. I don't have anything against skins that are simple. The simplistic skins of the Battle Pass are what allow it to add volume and fluff. I don't think the simplistic skins need to go. However, if we're going to add 3 skin lines, I do believe 1 out of the 3 skin lines need to get elevated. Something with some basic animations, something with some sound effects, something worth grinding for, something worth being hyped about. Plenty of games such as Fortnite put very premium cosmetics within the Battle Pass, yet the Fortnite shop doesn't suffer. It is still one of the most profitable games of all time, and it's for obvious reasons, because regardless of how decent or solid you make one skin line in the Battle Pass and deliver it as one value, it's only a Battle Pass that goes over like 2 months and a half. It's literally just a couple guns here and there. Sure, if someone grinds from start to finish, like episode 1 all the way till now, and every single Battle Pass they can achieve something somewhat premium, yes, they can build an entire inventory around a premium feeling collection. But if they've bought in $10 over and over and grinded your game for that long, they also deserve it. That's called rewarding loyalty. And those are the most likely players to have purchased bundles anyways. The truth is, a lot of them would still purchase bundles. It is very unlikely they wouldn't. But for now, Riot has zero incentive to do anything, and that's because of their biggest scam, Radianite. Now, Radianite has been talked about to death, but the way it traps the Battle Pass has only come to my realization recently. Everyone knows you buy the Battle Pass for Radianite. No, most people already know that, but I didn't realize how strong it was until a Reddit post just the other day. Basically, it was about the latest bundle that's costing $100. It should be released today as the time you're watching this. And then after upgrades, if you were to buy Radianite, it'd be $258 US to upgrade the things you want to upgrade. Now, the thing is, all the comments and all the top rated comments on this Reddit post were basically saying, okay, but no one actually buys Radianite. And there's some truth to this. Other than some streamers, do you know any of your friends or whatnot who really bought Radianite? It's very unlikely because they keep it overpriced to disincentivize you to buy Radianite. It is purposely overpriced so that unless you're a whale or a streamer or content creator, you just won't touch it. But it will push you to the Battle Pass. And when you need the Battle Pass to upgrade guns you've already paid for, there is just no incentive to make the Battle Pass better. Its value is coming from an arbitrary currency that's needed to upgrade other things you've paid for. It's basically just a bunch of falsehood. It's just a huge, I guess not, I don't know if you can call it a scam, but it's like a facade, right? It's just fake value, and it definitely sucks because it is hurting the Battle Pass. And unlike other cosmetics, here's the thing, a lot of people, and you have every right, a lot of people will say, okay, but dude, you are hating on cosmetics, just don't buy them, which is true. I'm a content creator, I can get some free Valorant points, and I'm most likely still not going to buy this $100 bundle that's releasing today, even though it's one of the best in the games, because I'm kind of just over it. It takes away from the excitement to me personally, and there's no way to the average consumer it doesn't. People who work extremely hard for their money and don't have any resources, there's no way you can get hyped about one of the best bundles in the game when it's going to take like a couple days of your salary. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up to me. The Battle Pass makes this way worse, not because it's supposed to be a cheaper alternative, because unlike other cosmetics, the Battle Pass inherently, when it really got popularized with Fortnite, is a key aspect to grinding and a reward loop for the game it's presented in, right? So for Valorant, when you're playing, you get to earn XP and it upgrades your battle pass, meaning just by itself, a battle pass will always reward you for playing, right? And if they do a lot of other cool things, like the better you play, the more XP, the more you rank up, then it incentivizes you even more. So the battle pass, while yes, cosmetic, is also a great way to inherently add fun and engagement to your game. And it is unfortunate that it has seen no evolution. Now, the original battle passes had the right to be a little bit meh, you know what I mean? Because the game just started and I still didn't mind them. But then again, I know I say this over and over, I apologize. It peaked around Ruin Dagger and dropped quite substantially. We got some decency from the Karambit knife, but then nothing, right? It hit rock bottom. And the reason I use the Ruin Dagger example is because the Ruin Dagger was the new archetype. Imagine, like, people are misunderstanding this for some reason. Today, the bundle that costs $100, the biggest reason that knife is costing $53 US plus tax for that knife is because it is a new archetype. They did it with the Oni Katana. An archetype means it has a completely unique animation and a completely different model all around. The way your player interacts and holds it is unique. That's what the art team, when I talk to them, they call an archetype. They told me about this themselves. Riot has told me about this themselves, okay? So the biggest reason it's $53 is because it's a new archetype. Yet the Ruin Dagger was an entirely new archetype added to the Battle Pass, and it was the first and last Battle Pass people were so hyped to grind to. That was peak. Not peak Valorant, I don't really care. I'm not going to discuss the nostalgia or none, but just objectively speaking, a Battle Pass that is worth grinding is a Battle Pass that adds value to the game itself. And then the next thing would be, okay, you're asking too much of Riot because why would they add something like the latest bundle into the Battle Pass? No, of course not. I think there's a misunderstanding there as well if you thought that. More so, start simple. You know the Huelis bundle or whatever it's called, that somewhat clean one that no one ever uses or buys because no one would want to actually spend money on that? Why not make that one of the top Battle Pass skin lines? Or what was it called? I'll put it up on screen here as well. This like fiery one. I used to call it like, I don't know, Elder Flame from Walmart or something like that. Regardless, not a great value if you're going to purchase it with your hard-earned money, but if it was part of the Battle Pass, it's already a little more hype. Like this in a Battle Pass would have gotten a lot of praise, yet this released got zero attention. And no matter how much I think about it, there's no way this basic hammer that flips out with some nice fire effects will take away from something like the Xeno Hunter or the most beloved melees in the game, like the latest one that just came out. It doesn't make any sense, but it would add a ton of hype to the Battle Pass, right? Perception and value and the way we view skins they'll change depending on how they're presented to us. And my only recommendation is to start shifting things up, not adding things we haven't seen in the game, but just take what's already there and mix it around. The game is supposed to evolve. It is okay for the next Battle Pass and the Battle Pass after to be a better value than the one before it. And it is even more worth an entirely different discussion to increase the Battle Pass, maybe a couple more levels or change how you level it up, make it more interactive, make those challenges a little bit more interactive, make it a key reason to play your game, especially for the casual.